Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. I have a new mouse. Maybe that'll be a little bit more responsive. Let's see about this stuff. This mage stuff. Oh my, I have a lot of miscellaneous quests. Was I doing anything? I don't think I was. No, I don't weigh a lot. Yep. Everything seems in order. Let's favorite that. Does that mean I have the capacity to upgrade it, or what does that mean? Steel ingot. I think it does. Hello. Let's go. Whoop! A successful power attack will always break an opponent's block. They really did great work with like the swords and like everything. It looks really good. Looks really great. Really great. I still need to learn like destruction spells. An upgraded version of the fire, flames, and sparks, and frostbite would be good. Lydia! The ever so beautiful Lydia.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well. Tolfdir. Oh! Eye of Magnus.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urag suggested I come see you.
Did he now?
Yeah.
Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm
sure
you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruption.
Yes.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
What?
Really? Will allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Aren't you just an advisor here?
Technically that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation.
Oh.
Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
That's right, Lydia. I swear. Some people.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Oh my.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Alright. I suppose. Oh. Up. Ah, there we go. Weird. He certainly looks the part.
Please do not be alarmed.
You
I
look
mean
a
you
bit
no harm.
Whoa.
jaded. Are you sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
It is good to meet you in person.
What's going on? What happened to everyone?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
Whoa. What does it have to do with me?
You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthor. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Talnor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Why should I trust you or your order?
I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Talnor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
So, what's the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Yeah. What should I do then?
We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath, but we cannot predict what that will be. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Who is this Augur of Dunlane?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Where can I find him?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Huh. Alright. Hello.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Have you heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation.
Oh.
Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Very.
All right then.
Alright, now we know that Tolfdir knows something. Shoo!
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
I thought you were gonna go. Yo. Hall of Attainment.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where's the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
Alright, can you tell me about him?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
My. Alright.
Take care now.
Well, now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Huh, little trapdoor. Boop. Bazoom. Always with the draugrs. Da 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 da. Ah. my. Oh, there we go. It's a bucket. Boop. Oh, hello. She takes care of me so well. She spoils me so. Hmm. I guess I should. I guess I do have to read the book. Damn. Alright, I apologize. The trip from la 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 to conjuration, sending my notes to something called the Titanaku Forge, a bit of a project of mine. But ask your fellow pupils about a place called the Mitten. You'll find a forge there. I've hidden them, and my notes are missing, scattered, and lost in my travels around Skyrim. Perhaps you may stumble across them in your own adventures. The forge clues as to who built it, and even through as to how to unlock its full potential. Only through blind experimentation and a few singed eyebrows have I been able to understand its function. The Oblivion Ruin and offering boxes attached, as well as a prominent lever. Am I supposed to put the Eye of Magnus here? I don't know. Is that the conjure brutes will attack. The first thing they see, however, be ready for a battle if you have fire salts plus ruby. Oh. Boop. Oh, where am I? Ugh. Alright. Well, there we go. Now we know. Alright. The Midden Dock. And this is really under it? Damn. I guess I should equip double flame.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Save. So you are the Augur of Dunlane.
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
I was told to find you.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why.
Nope.
Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Talnor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
I'm not the first.
No, though you may be the last.
Yeah, I guessed that as much.
Who calls himself Unkano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something.
Yep.
It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, stating you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your archmage.
Alright. I think. What's up here? Some alchemy stuff. I need to change that. There we go. The hell? Huh. That is indeed weird. Fusro. Cough. Very annoying. Very annoying. To Skyrim, you don't say. Oh my. Oh well. There we go. Yeah. All right. Let's go save the world. Oh. There you are.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
I have important information.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
The Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus?
Yep.
I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
You mean me, don't you?
I certainly do. Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Oh my. A peril! Oh yeah, that is a little bit better. How much of a derp do I look like? Oh, I don't look like such a derp. Circle it! I still look derpy with the arrows on my back though. I have to say.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
I was gonna ask him about the Augur of Dunlane, but I guess not. Ah, upstairs. Here we go. Hello.
Please don't bother. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Aaron said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy.
Ooh.
It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mizulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mizulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, what else can you tell me about the staff?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Alright. Alright. Well. That answers that. Let's go.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Is that... seriously? A dragon here? Now? Holy crap. Dovahkiin? I don't even know what to say. Holy shit. You okay, Lydia? Come down here, dragon. Ah. Like, what the hell? Did anyone expect that one? They are dynamic creatures, aren't they?
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Of course.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some... It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research one engages in.
So you treated anyways, whatever. I'm cutting off the episode. That was a little too intense for me. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment and tune in to the next.